Yo, what's up YouTube? What's going on today? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we got some stuff to discuss about Boruto chapter 12, and that being Sarada's Mangekyo Sharingan coming to us next chapter. She is going to use her Mangekyo Sharingan to save our boy Borutops. That's some scrumptious stuff that's about to come soon. Bro, this chapter revealed so much different things, from a new district in the village being made, to Kashin Koji knowing about the Thorn soul bulbs, and Sarada protecting Boruto next chapter from Jorah. Jorah is coming for them Uzumaki cheeks. Bro, he's about to make them bloody and wet. So let's get down to this chapter. So I just went over Boruto 2 Blue Vortex chapter 12 called Thorn Soul Bulb. And bro, this chapter is actually surprising. I ain't gonna lie. We got some new information regarding the Plantusi I seen in the spoilers. Bro, that spoilers got me acting up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Some shit went down, and like, if you know, you know, you know? But it's surprising that when you defeat the Shinjus, it gives you a Thorn Soul Bulb. Now that bulb is actually surprising because there's a few things that come to my mind upon seeing that bulb. The first thing is Kashin Koji. If you notice that when Boruto talking about the bulb to Kashin Koji's like, yeah, that's the one I seen before. It's like, what does he mean by that? He's seen that before. It's like, how does Kashin Koji know about that? Because it doesn't make sense in how Koji knows what it is. Because in this panel, he says, I confirmed it, there's no mistake, it's the same as what I saw before. Now, where did he see that? There's a few things. The first being that Kashin Koji actually seen it when Amato made his data. And Amato was able to recreate this bulb with Jiraiya's data and most likely reinsert it into Kashin Koji. Because that small Plantusi basically holds the DNA or data of the Grime Cloud that's been defeated. And when that data is planted into a new body or owner, it allows that Plantusi to take over that body or host. So that could be one possibility where Kashin Koji seen that. The second is Amato actually experimented with these things. It could be possible that Amato, having Shibai's body or something like that, seeing the Thorn Soul Bulb, and that is how Amato was able to extract all of Shibai's data and powers into all these people, including Ida, Damon, Code, all of the people inside of Kara. And that is how all those people in Kara possess Shibai's abilities. So most likely Amato seen this and made this Thorn Soul Bulb. Or it's possible that Amato made something similar to this when he made Delta. We know that he kept experimenting, and every time he did, he kept failing with Delta because he couldn't bring back his real daughter Akebi. Now what we notice with Amato is that he's trying to use Kawaki to remake Akebi using the karma, because that is a way to bring back Akebi's soul. So if Amato was experimenting with the soul, it's possible that he made these Thorn Soul bulbs before and tried remaking Akebi, but he couldn't because he was just a human and he couldn't go into God's domain, which is why he needs an Otsutsuki to do that. Now the last thing I want to add to the Thorn Soul bulb is that it could be related to Orochimaru. Since Koji survived death and he ended up somewhere, which is most likely Orochimaru's hideout, as we've seen in the beginning chapters, we've seen the snakes in the walls and everything. This means that Orochimaru might have told Koji and what to do with the Shinjus when they're defeated. Orochimaru might possess his data because Orochimaru wanted to know every jutsu and everything possible. So it's possible that Orochimaru is the one who told Koji on what the Thorn Soul bulb is. And it's even possible that Orochimaru himself possesses one. Because when Koji says it's the same as what I saw before, where did he see that? Either he saw it from Amato's experimentations, or he defeated somebody who turned into a tree earlier and it left over a fruit, or it's possible that Orochimaru told him. Because Koji knows something about this and he's seen it somewhere. Though I am going to go with the theory that Koji defeated somebody that had turned into a tree. The reason I say that is because later in this chapter, Kawaki asks Boruto, how do you know all this information and what to do with this Plantusi and all this stuff? Boruto doesn't say anything, but Boruto and having that knowledge from Koji means that Koji was already in the scenario, and Koji knows on how to revert back the person who's been bitten by the tree into a human. And he told Boruto that once they're defeated, they'll leave behind a bulb. You gotta take that bulb and give it back to the original person. And that's how they come back to life. So most likely Koji has been in this situation before. So that was really interesting on what Koji meant by that. Now the next thing that gets me is the village is being updated into something more. If you notice the scene where Kawaki and Delta are talking to the sensory unit, the sensory unit says that Team 10 is wounded but is heading towards the new district. What does he mean by a new district? What I think is they made a new part of the Hidden Leaf Village, and that is where Team 10 is heading. And that may be a spot where they lure Otsutsukis, or they have cases of emergencies and they lure them in that district. And that district, they take care of it all. Because it's weird that they would say running towards the new district. We don't know what new district there is in the Hidden Leaf. So I think they expanded the city, and that is where Team 10 is heading. Which we also might see Boruto go to that new district later. Because if that district is a certain spot or a special area where in case of special emergencies, people have to go there. They might take Boruto there next chapter since he is injured. Now, speaking of Boruto being injured, this is where shit gets juicy right now. Boruto got shot through the chest, bro. Boruto got sniped from miles and miles away. Bro, Jura's aim is crazy. This guy literally sniped Boruto from that distance. Literally, you can't even see the Hidden Leaf Village from where Jura is. Bro, Jura's abilities are next level shit. And since Jura is OP as fuck, he is going to kill Boruto next chapter. After Boruto got sniped, Jura now tells Boruto that he is a threat and that he is going to kill him rather than eat him. This is telling us that Jura is about to fight Boruto next. That is my prediction for next chapter. Jura is going to target Boruto and we're going to see Sarada's Mangekyo Sharingan. Because next month is going to be exactly 365 days since the first Boruto chapter dropped. And since they showcased Sarada first last year, they're going to end off the 365 days with Sarada having her Mangekyo Sharingan awaken. I'm calling that right now. My prediction for next chapter, Sarada is going to awaken her Mangekyo Sharingan because she is going to have to protect Boruto from Jura. Consistently in the past few chapters, Boruto has protected Sarada every time. Now it's Sarada's turn to protect Boruto now that he's been injured. So he's going to take this opportunity to kill Boruto while he still has a chance. And this is when Sarada steps in to take down Jura. She's going to awaken her Mangekyo Sharingan when Boruto is at the near death point. And I think when Jura comes, he does succeed in killing Boruto, but Sarada changes Boruto's destiny using her Mangekyo Sharingan. If her Mangekyo Sharingan revolves around time, maybe manipulating it like the past, present, future type thing, she may be able to manipulate the present by going back in time and saving Boruto moments before Jura's snipe hits him. And upon saving him, Boruto is going to come back to life and it's going to be a tag team, Boruto, Sarada, and Kawaki against Jura. So Sarada is going to save Boruto next chapter. And we're most likely going to see her Mangekyo Sharingan next chapter. Because honestly, I think it's time we see it. And I'm not going to lie, I was expecting Sarada to do some fighting or something towards Hidari. Because Hidari low-key got taken down pretty easily. But it also makes sense that Hidari wasn't focusing on fighting. He was trying to capture Sarada at all costs. But I think they sure went more into depth on Sarada fighting Hidari. That would have shown us how strong Sarada has become over the 3 years. But speaking of how strong Sarada is and Hidari getting defeated, bro, Rasengan Uzuhiko, yo, that was wild. Boruto didn't even use the full power of the Uzuhiko. That's how you know that attack is OP as fuck, alright? That attack, when fully unleashed, is gonna do some serious damage. And I think Boruto in chapter 1, episode 1, actually used Uzuhiko to destroy the village. Because everyone may have turned into a tree or something like that. And Boruto says in this chapter that even if they've turned into a tree, don't hold back against them. You gotta make sure you kill them. So low-key, Boruto is the one who used Rasengan Uzuhiko to its maximum power to destroy the village in episode 1, chapter 1. I'm gonna make a video on that later. Once I have a little bit of time, I'm gonna go into depth on that. Because there's been some foreshadows in the openings and stuff like that, that the village gets a huge blast done on it and it gets destroyed, which I think is Rasengan Uzuhiko. So we're gonna see what happens. But this is it for this chapter. Let me know what you guys think. As I said, I'm calling it now that Sarada's MS is gonna be here next chapter and she's gonna save Boruto from Jura. Because Jura is gonna come after Boruto's cheeks and he ain't stopping until them cheeks are bloody and destroyed. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos to come.